GamerNate Game Reviews! Just to let you know, if you don't want to get spoiled for Sonic 2, you better back out right now. Sonic 2 was an amazing, dark story of revenge with an ending that left Sonic fans like myself begging for more. At the end of Sonic 2, Sonic and Tails were able to exact their revenge upon Dr. Kahuna 4000, killing him using the power of the evil Chaos Emeralds, which are like normal Chaos Emeralds, but they're like really bad instead. Tails couldn't stay Super Saiyan for much longer, cause he ran out of rings, and then he died. Haunted by Tails' death, Sonic retired from the Moon Cops to live a secluded life as a grizzled veteran. And then boom, it's been 15 years, Sonic is still really depressed, we can feel his pain, and he's totally on the verge of ending it all, until he goes to get his regular cup of joe at the diner, and he's visited by Vector Man Crocodile, who took over for the Moon Cops after Tails died. He tells Sonic that the remains of Eggman and his brother have become self-aware, stolen all of the world's eggs, and mutated into a politician named Eggbot Nixon. Eggbot Nixon had former President Frump assassinated and has manipulated his way into the Oval Office. With the world's supply of eggs gone, and Eggman's greatest meme up to no good, it's up to Sonic to stop him. Sonic, you've gotta come out of retirement for one last jab. Nixon has got to go. Whoa, here we go again. The world of Sonic 3 is falling apart everywhere you go. After the world has been ruined by former President Frump's terrible policies, the world is only getting worse with Eggbot Nixon in the office. There is no happiness or peace to be found anywhere. There's no open world this time around, it's all linear, in order to emphasize how Sonic is coasting through a miserable existence. Sonic is tormented by a ghost of Tails that will follow him, and there's a mysterious enchilada who shows up and laughs at him. Now this is really weird, I've been playing the game for 2 days straight, and I still don't know who this guy is. If someone has an idea, please let me know in the comments, alright? The gameplay has definitely amped up from Sonic 2. Once you grow accustomed to the extremely depressing and surreal atmosphere, you can see how polished they made things. Sonic has a big razor blade attached to his head, which he can use to dispose of enemies quickly. You'll be facing robo-politicians in unsettling environments as you play the biggest game of cat and mouse with Eggbot Nixon. Now this game was boasted to be over 600 hours long, which is a bit of a doozy, but I think this is gonna take me like a solid week, cause, you know, you guys know that Sonic games are really important to me. So it's a really good game, it's great, but you know, I can't help but be depressed playing it, and you know, making this review right now, I'm kinda sad. Now, there's this really sad part where Sonic and the Enchilada are fighting, and they're both like going all out because they really want to protect their interests, you know? Like, Sonic is getting beaten down, he's so old and sad, but he keeps on fighting, and this Enchilada dude won't give up because he believes that Eggbot's theory of trickle-down eggconomics will work, but it doesn't actually work, guys. Trust me, I know. It's just really emotional, and I usually don't cry during games, but I did during this one, I'll admit. You thought Sonic 2 was dark? In this game, Sonic literally descends into hell, and you won't be able to stop playing because each second is building up to that final showdown between Sonic and Eggbot Nixon. Sonic 3 is amazing, and definitely the best Sonic game out there, but it is not for the faint of heart, and because of that, I give it 5 sad eggs out of 5. You better get ready to cry, because Sonic 3 Rise of Nixon breaks the dams and opens up the WaterGates.
And I want to say this to the television audience. I made my mistakes, but in all of my years of public life, I have never profited from public service. I've earned every cent. And in all of my years of public life, I have never obstructed justice. And I think, too, that I can say that in my years of public life, that I welcome this kind of examination, because people have got to know whether or not their president's a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
President?
Yes.
I know how it feels to lose a close one. Having lost a close one 8 years ago and having won a close one this year, I can say this: winning's a lot more fun.